Namaste. Unilever and Amora Mai extend a warm welcome to Gherkin farmers. Presently, the popular choice of many farmers is the cultivation of gherkins. Take a look. This is a bountiful harvest of gherkins, a feast for the eyes and a joy to the senses. Let's now take a closer look on the package of practice for growing gherkins in a systematic manner. To grow gherkins, the land must be flat and even, like this. Make sure that the same family crop does not exist in the nearby fields in order to prevent your crop from pest infestation. Gherkin growers should remember some important points. Instead of growing gherkins on one patch of land and next one far away, if gherkins are grown in clusters, it will be convenient for the procuring agents or companies for collection. Daily attention should be provided for irrigation. 6 workers are sufficient to take the workload of an acre at the peak of harvest. The climate should be salubrious. 18 degrees to 32 degrees centigrade is strongly recommended temperature range. During chilly monsoons and cyclones, cultivations is not recommended. Now let's take a look how land is prepared for growing gherkins. The field should be plowed thoroughly. Plowing can be done by traditional methods using bullocks. Tractors are more advantageous since plowing can be done much deeper and faster. Channels and sub-channels should be made immediately after plowing. Sowing should be made in straight rows. These rows should be east to west direction. By doing so, sunlight is distributed to all the plants throughout the day. Channels should be adjacent to each other. Channels will allow uniform flow of water to all the plants. The distance between one ridge to another should be 3.5 feet. The width of the channel should be ½ foot wide. Usage of highly decomposed farmyard manure is of great importance. Each acre of land requires 10 tons of farmyard manure. It should be equally distributed between all the rows. By applying good quantum of farmyard manure, one can expect a good yield. After application, it should be covered up with soil. These are gherkin seeds. This is 1 foot stick. While sowing, utmost care should be taken to compulsively maintain 1 foot distance between 2 consecutive seeds. Irrigate the plot immediately after sowing. Water should evenly flow to all the channels. Drip irrigation can be employed in areas where water is scarce. 4 to 6 days after sowing, seeds germinate. Hey, who is that boy? Is this boy working in your fields? Come on, what is this? Hey, keep it there. Come here. Are you not going to school? Employing a boy of this age is against law. This is an illegal practice. Government can take action against you. Are you not aware of this? Go to school and study. Gherkin growers should always keep this in mind. Never employ anyone who is under 18 years of age. Now we have reached staking stage. This stage is very crucial and important in gherkin cultivation. 7 to 8 foot strong sticks, GI wire and jute thread is essential to complete this process. This is an illustration of support structure provided to the plants. The tendrils take the support of the arrangement and grow densely. farmer should build a temporary shed during the staking stage to store the harvest. Fertilizer application in regular intervals is very important. Never apply fertilizer close to the roots. Clearly maintain 4 inches distance away from the base of plant. Plant destruction is imminent if roots come in direct contact with the fertilizer. Like this, an arrangement is to be made for application of fertilizer. A wedge is made along the ridges for this purpose. The fertilizer should be applied only in the wedges. After applying fertilizer, the wedge should be immediately covered with the soil to avoid evaporation. Irrigation should be followed immediately after the fertilizer application. Plants require only limited amount of moisture in the soil. Never flood the field with water. Water stagnation like this not only rots plants but also increases microclimate and causes diseases. The attack of downy mildew is imminent. This is the result of downy mildew. This is a deadly disease and spreads very fast from plant to plant. It is capable of destroying the entire crop. This is Cercospora leaf spot disease. This is Fusarium wilt. This is the result of root knot disease. Due to this disease, the roots develop knots which block the uptake of nutrients and water, causing the plants to wither. Plants in the fields must be frequently checked and examined for early detection of pests and diseases. This is leaf miner. This mines between the layers of leaf. This would definitely affect the plant growth. This is a dead larvae of leaf miner. These leaves are attacked by red mites. This is a microscopic view of red mites. This is leaf damaged by red mites. This pest should be immediately identified and eradicated at the earliest. This is thrips. They are very small. They are vector for viruses. They carry virus from plant to plant. These are aphids. They not only suck sap of plants but are also vector for virus. This is a virus-affected plant. Never retain virus-affected plants in the fields since virus can spread to other plants. Such plants should be immediately pulled out. This is larvae of Diaphenia indica, commonly known as fruit borer. This larvae bores gherkin and creates quality problems. These are fruits bored by fruit borer. These fruits should be removed from the rest of the harvest. Based on the severity of infestation observed daily, approved pesticides can be applied. This is the right method of plucking of gherkins. While harvesting, never retain the flower in the fruit. Neither the stem nor flower should remain in the fruit. Harvesting should be done early in the morning. By following plucking technique, farmers can avoid fruit damage and thereby increase their productivity. Harvest should be completed before early noon and preserved carefully for collection. This is Gherkin Company Procurement Center. Farmers sell their harvest to companies. After quality inspection, gherkins are transported to the factory for processing. Gherkins are thoroughly screened, washed and packed in a hygienic environment for edible purpose.
Terrine de sanglier grand veneur, ballotine de volaille, jambon de pays, saucisson, rien. Le cornichon maille est irrésistible. C'est son goût unique et sa petite note d'estragon sans doute. Cornichon maille, cornichon mais tellement bon.